Reform on course to win in Glasgow. Is it any wonder that the Scottish Greens have softened their position on the budget because they are now terrified that not only could Labour or the SNP take seats from them, but actually Reform UK look very likely to take seats away from the Greens as well. And of all places, Glasgow, the heart, the yes city, if you will, and what the SNP like to call a progressive city. Many of the main parties in Scotland are ignoring Reform UK, saying they might have a chance in Tory seats in like Aberdeenshire, or they might have a chance on the borders. But Professor Sir John Curtis of Strathclyde University, a very well respected pollster of course, has come out and said the opposite, and he said their successes are not going to be limited there. They are actually doing very well in the central belt as well. Professor Curtis said, given the evidence of the opinion polls now and what we know about the geography of Scotland, a party that is running at 11%, which is what one of the polls has Reform at, some has them higher, is very, very likely to pick up 2 seats on the Glasgow regional list, because basically the general rule is it's about 5.6% of the vote that you usually need to pick up a seat. And that, remember, that's just if the general election was held today or tomorrow in Scotland. Reform have until 2026 when they can stand in the Holyrood elections, and the polling, I am absolutely sure the polling numbers are going to go up because people can see the ineptitude of the SNP and the Greens and the Lib Dems who've now teamed up with them, which I think is a disastrous move. And time will tell, but I said at the time Russell Finlay was the wrong choice to be Conservative leader for the Scottish Tories. And I think that will come to fruition as well, because you cannot out-campaign people like Nigel Farage.